Maddie Ryland line out with Quinn and Tess. Girls again are playing this game 5D. Quinn Hodgson out with an injury, so nice pinch by Tess at the point. Keep it in. She fires just wide. Ryland into challenge along the boards. Comes back to Quinn Turner. She tries to get it in, and it doesn't go deep. Tess over against number 3 Stockley. Good stick on Tess to break that up. Quinn Turner pick it up behind the net. Move it up to Ryland. Ryland with the touch pass out to center ice. Nobody there. Back into the Whitecap zone. Ivy gets it and gets it out across the blue line. Blizzard Raff will check up. Ivy gets it. She's got a little bit of room. She'll move out of the zone. Broken up there by Blizzard's D. Whitecap's changing. Ella, Kalia, and Sadie's lines coming out. Ella gets her pocket picked along the boards. Luckily, Tess there to support. Girls will have to find some jump here. Nice box out by Quinn to break up an opportunity. Quinn carries it herself into the offensive zone. Check there by Clea. Walks in. She's got a chance. Oh, just fires wide. Ella tried to tip it in. Whitecap's changing Ali Mar out after the puck. She bats it around to the sideboards. Knocked back in behind the Cape Breton net. Ali will pick it up again. Tries to move it up to Sadie McDonald. Gets picked off there. Ali again. Move it up to Ellett. Hops over her stack. Doesn't get out. Shot towards the net. And Ali will try again. This time she hits Sadie out by the blue line. It pops out. Cape Breton moving in here. They move in onside. Claire with a good stick to break that up. Gets it up to Ella. Picked out of her pocket. Lexi Bro has come out for Kalia. Back into the Whitecap zone. Claire will go in after it. She reverses. Move it up to Ella. Ella's got a bit of room. She fans on the pass. Claire goes D to D to Allie. Allie moves it up to Ella, center ice. She's got a little bit of room. Lexi stays on side. Ella fires it deep, and she'll go in on the change. Zoe in the corner battling against Blizzard players. Lexi comes in to help out. Carried out by 21. Allie will come across over to Stockley. She makes a move to the net. She gets hauled down by Quinn. Probably a good penalty to take. Stockley moving hard to the net all alone. It's a dangerous thing. Probably a great call by Quinn to haul her down and prevent a really good opportunity. Unfortunate in that Quinn's probably one of the top penalty killers, so it'll be up to Clara and Allie for now. And it looks like Ivy and Ryland are out. Yep. Face off one by Ivy. Play blown down. We're not sure that what went on there. Blown down because the clock wasn't running, I guess. Try over again. Oh, right out into the slots. A Stockley redirected out in front. Almost fooled Sadie. Just went wide of the net. Girls have to be aggressive and pressure this Blizzards team. Missed pass by Blizzard. That'll go all the way down and end up being an icing call. Face-off will come back into their end on the power play. Having some problems with the auto tracking feature on the camera here. Anyways, we'll try and get it sorted away. Shot on net. Try that. Dumped in behind the net. Comes out to the line. Squeaks past Tess. Maddie there to back it up. Comes out to center ice. And dumped in by the Blizzard. Ray in the corner. She'll try and move it along the boards to Lexi. Comes back to the point. Dump deep. Rhea loses it in her skates. Tess there battling with number 5. Goes into the corner. Number 5 moves it out in front of the net. The only one there to get it is Tess. Gets tangled up in Maddie's feet. Maddie loses track of it. Shot on net. The auto tracking is a complete disaster. But it's everywhere. It's not doing anything at all. Can you just take it off and maybe do it? Puck goes into the zone. I tried that, but thanks. Lexi Bro with it behind the net. She moves it up, and here comes Sadie McDonald. She's got a opportunity. She gets checked off the puck by Cape Breton player. Over to Allie. Allie tries to move it out of the zone. Comes to Sadie McDonald again. She gains the zone. Oh, comes out to Ella open in the slot. She turns, doesn't get much on the shot. Kicked aside easily by Blizzard goaltender. Nice move to the middle for Ella. She tries to bank it in like she did last game. She had Clea in the slot. Quinn out of the box. Quinn Turner with the puck behind the net. She moves it over to Clara. Up to Ella. Nice series of passes to get out of the zone. Ella gets her feet moving. Gets it up to center. The girls are being called off on a line change. Sadie gets turned. She's got a little bit of room. Lexi's come out to join. Whitecaps are offside. Whitecaps complete the line change. We've got Quinn and Rhea out with Lexi, Grace, and Zoe. Quinn takes a rush in. She's bodied off the boards right in front of the ref. Nice outlet pass to Stockley. She's got some speed. Nice. Oh, ref. You can't call it one way and not the other. Yeah. Ray O'Brien's going to go 2 minutes for interference. Second power play opportunity for... Do you mind doing it? Oh, you do? Okay. No, it's fine. Yeah. I got it. Wizards move it out of the zone on the power play here. Quinn will take it and she'll dump it back in. Comes back to the line of Tess. Tess tries to get a shot away, ends up finding Lexi. Lexi with the chance. She can't quite get the shot away before it's picked off. Move down into the Whitecap zone. Tess in after it. Stockley on her. Tess will move behind the net. To Blizzard on. Puck ends up on top of the net, and that'll get blown down. Ryland and Ivy will come out for Lexi and Maddie. Face off won by the Blizzards. Comes back to the point. Number 20 gets a shot away directly on net. Rebounds there. Scramble in front of the net. A couple of Blizzard players in there in aggressively after the play. Puck into the corner behind Sadie. Quinn Turner picks it up there. Moves it out towards the blue line, but not out. Nice chip by Ivy to get it out. Nice pass by Claire to Ivy. Maddie aggressive on the forecheck in the Blizzard zone. Kalia taken into the boards, no call on that. Stockley through, shot on net, knocked down by Sadie, nice save. Out in front of the net, Ali Morrow go in after the corner. Sadie tries to get it to Ella, takes a weird bounce, Ella gets it, dumps it deep. Out in front of the high slot, Kalia with a chance through traffic, blocked by Blizzard. Back to Kalia again in the high slot. That one hits Cape Breton player or Blizzard player again. Claire will get turned with it. She'll move it up deep into the zone. Ella on the forecheck. She gets switched around, can't find the puck. Blizzard back out with a couple skaters. Lots of Whitecaps back. Shot wide of the net. Ali dumps it off the boards, takes a weird bounce, comes out to number 24. Ella with a good stick to break up an opportunity in front. She's got a bit of room. She'll get going. She hits Lexi. Clara with it. She moves it across to Zoe. Zoe dumps it deep. Grayson behind the net after it. She moves it up front to Lexi. Lexi was just kind of turned around the wrong way. Nice pinch by Quinn to put it back into the corner. Cape Breton or Blizzard try and move it out. Doesn't get out of the line. Nice pinch by Rhea. Grayson behind the net on the forecheck. Comes out towards the line, but not out. Grace picks it up. She's got Zoe up high. Zoe with all kinds of room and time. She just puts it over the net. Number 3, Stockley moves it back behind the net. Pressure from Lexi. Comes up to Stockley. Quinn's on her. Quinn with a good job tying her up. Stockley gets around, comes to number 5 in front of the net. She can't quite get a handle on it. Behind the net to Quinn. She'll take it for a little skate. That's good. Quinn dumps it deep. She'll do it herself. She makes a move to the net, loses an edge. Out in front, Maddie almost got a handle on it. Last minute of the first period, still scoreless here. Clara reverse behind the net. Cape Breton again, too deep on the forecheck. Comes out to the line and out. Ryland's after it, trying to chase down big number 20, McPherson. McPherson with a nice outlet pass. Ooh, Ella picks it off there at the blue line. She tries to get turned and stuff it between McPherson's feet. Ellen battles against a couple of Blizzard. Can't gain the zone. Number 5, nice move. Oh, Allie gets a nice pass up to Ella. Ella almost gets it through. Gets it broken up there. Comes back to Clara. She'll chip it along the boards. Ella loses an edge along the boards there. Clara will pick it up. She'll move it up to Ella. And that's the end of the first period. Scoreless after 1. Well, all right, teams change ends. About to start the second period here. Grace, Zoe, and Lexi out with Tess and Quinn. Won by Blizzard. Comes back in the Whitecap zone. Tess goes D to D to Quinn. Nice up to Zoe. Zoe will gain the zone on side. Dump it in deep. Lexi and Grace in after it. Comes back to the line for Quinn. She's got a little bit of time. She'll turn and fire. Oh, just missed. Grace with it beside the net. She'll come back to Quinn. Quinn under pressure. Moves it across to Tess. Tess tries to get set and shoot. Tess with a quick little snapshot. Blocked there by number 24, and they'll leave the zone. Quinn's got some room. She gains the line with Grace. Shot on net, and nice save by Blizzard goalie. Whitecaps will change it up. Got Rhea and Clara coming out with the Maddie Ivy Ryland line. Face-off 1 comes back to Ivy. She can't find the puck. Blizzard get turned towards the zone. Comes out to the line. Kept in there. Behind the net to Clara. She moves it up along the boards to Maddie. Behind the net to Rhea. Maddie in to help Rhea. Comes to Rylan, and Maddie gets sprung. She's got a little bit of room. She tracked down by number 3, Stockley, but Ivy picks it up. Ivy with the chance. Rhea with a good pinch to keep it in. Good aggressive forecheck by Ivy. Rylan in to help her. Comes back to Clara. She'll turn and shoot. Oh, redirect by Rylan right out front. Almost found its way to the net. Round the back of the net. Actually gets tied up the side of the net. Comes number 3, Stockley. Nice move by Clara to move her out of the play. Comes out to the line to Ivy. Kept in there by Blizzard. Behind the net to Rhea. Rhea's got a little bit of time. She'll take a look. She'll reverse. She's got to be careful. Stockley's right there on her. Rhea sees Ivy. Ivy through skate. Questionably interfered upon there. Stockley with some time. She makes a nice move to the middle. Got a wicked set of hands. Turns and fires and misses high and wide. Back to the point. Maddie and Rylan been out for a while. They'll try and get it out of the zone, get a change. Ella has managed to come out. Oh, shot from in tight on Sadie. Good positional save. Comes to Ella. Ella will get turned and try and get out of the zone. Maddie does get it out of the zone. She's got Rylan with her. Maddie moves it out front, but broken up there by Blizzard. Rylan late in the shift trying to chase down big number 20. Tries to move it up front. Well broken up there by Tess. Another good stick by Tess to break up a move to the net. Tess tries to move it up to Ella. Ella does get it now. She chips it off the boards and gets it past the D. She gets it deep. Cleo will go in after it. Ella with an opportunity to keep it in, and she stands on the puck. Nice check by Quinn to break up an opportunity. She'll get turned. Sadie McDonald picks it up. She moves it. Tasked with doing the camera and the mic here, and I'm kind of losing track of the play with the camera. I think I'll concentrate more on it, where it's the more important of the two. Zoe, Grace, and Lexi have come out. Or actually, Sadie's still out. She'll try and get off on a change. Nice. Oh, Grace wide open in front. Just couldn't find the handle. Great opportunity for the Whitecaps. Beautiful pass by Lexi. Young with a shot. Wide in the net. Lexi picks it up. She got Grace on with her. 2-on-2. Net to zone. Shot on net. And saved by Blizzard goalie. 9:31 left in the second. Still scoreless. Lexi, Zoe, and Grace out with Clara and Tess. One by Blizzard. It goes behind the net. Zoe's got an opportunity. She moves it back to Tess. Tess gets turned and fires. Gets blocked in front of the net. Nice stick by Tess to break up an opportunity for Stockley leaving the zone. Grace in hard on the far check. Clara keeps it in at the net. Nice back check by Lexi to break up another rush by Stockley. Here comes Lexi. She's got some speed and some room. She's late in the shift. She'll dump it in and change. Ivy with a chance. Puts it out front. Nobody home. Here comes Stockley again. She moves it over. Really, really, really blatant hook by Stockley right in front of the ref. Goes uncalled. Face off one, comes back to Stockley. She puts it towards the net, well over the net. Quinn picks it up. She tries to get it to Ryland. It bounces off of Ryland's stick. Down into Blizzard zone. Good stick by Ivy. Keep it in the zone, but it pops back out. Allie will grab it and fire it back in deep. Girls changing on the fly. Ella and Sadie have come out. Maddie's still out there. She's trying to track down Blizzard player. Dumped in behind the net. Stockley moves it out in front. Nice check by Allie to break that up. Sadie McDonald in after it. The girls really just getting out battled. Very much same as the first game. Up to Sadie. It takes a weird bounce off of her stick. She chases it down into the Cape Breton zone. Good aggressive forecheck by McDonald. She digs it out into the high slot. Nobody home. Ray O'Brien gets turned with it. She faces some pressure and gets checked. She moves it along to Zoe along the boards. Broken up there by Cape Breton. Battle along the boards. Puck finally pops out. Back to the point. And it squeaks out past Blizzard player. Zoe after it. Can't quite track it down. It's back to Tess. She'll move it up to Lexi. Lexi with some room. She's got Ella and Zoe with her. Ella off on the change. Grace comes out. Ooh. Hard contact between two Whitecaps players right at the line. Oh. Lexi moves it up and just about hits Zoe with a ton of room. Second of two games for the girls here today. Both teams are tired. Oh, nice tip in front of the net by Grace. That just about found its way in. Grace with a good attempt to get it in front of the net. Gets broken up there. Maddie Chisholm fresh on the ice. Rylan out with her and Ivy as well. Ooh, Ivy just about picks the Cape Breton player's pocket and has a bunch of free ice. Ivy gains the zone. She's got Rylan with her. Broken up well there by the Blizzard. Rylan moves it back to Tess. Tess fires. Oh, tipped on the way through by Ivy. Two-on-one shaping up here for Cape Breton. The Blizzard. Nicely broken up by Tess McDonald. Moved up to Ella. It hops across her stick. Ella's got Maddie with her. Ella with a good battle. Going into the zone. Maddie hauled down. She'll draw a penalty. Looks like we'll have the Kalia, Ella, Sadie line out for the power play opportunity. with Ray and Quinn. Scramble draw. Sadie picks it up. She tries to move it in front of the net. Comes out to Stockley. Good stick by Ray to keep it in. Kalia shot just high and wide of the net. Ella will pick it up, move it back behind to Sadie. She battles there with the Blizzard player. Out to the high slot. It'll come back to Ray O'Brien. She's got some room. And Blizzard will pick it up and move it down the ice. Quinn Turner gets up. She'll move with it. She's hauled down. Another penalty. And that will be a two-player advantage for the Whitecaps for, not sure. The original penalty's not posted, but it'll probably be every bit of minute and 20 seconds with 5-on-3. Tess and Claire will come out with the Zoe Grace Lexi line. Big opportunity here for the Whitecaps. Let's see what they can do to capitalize on it. Ref's just trying to help the timekeeper here get the penalties up on the board correctly. Like I said, the first one is not posted, so we don't know how long it'll actually be. Ref's just explaining to the coaches what's going on and how they're going to navigate. So they're just manually going to keep track on the game clock. Face-off won by Lexi. Grace turns and fires right on net. Do it over again. Lexi was dominant on face-off wins in the first game. Shot from Clara. Kind of flutters through and gloved by Blizzard goalie. Grace comes out with it off the draw. She fires. Goalie didn't see it at all. Comes to Lexi. She gets it out, and it'll pop out across the zone, out of the zone. Claire takes it out of the zone. She's got some room. She'll move it into the zone. Back checked by the Blizzard player. Zoe moves it out front to Lexi. Oh, just can't get a handle on it. Had her stick picked by some nice puck movement in the zone by the girls. Lexi to Zoe. Back to Clara. Clara will shoot it towards the net. Block there. Clara with a one-timer. Doesn't quite get through. Tess tries to keep it in, but it hops out. Lexi Bro with it. She'll carry it. First penalty to Blizzard is over. Lexi will try and gain the zone. She takes a slash on the way in. That goes uncalled. So he moves it out front. Nobody there. Peters will pick it up, and she'll skate it down the ice. 2-on-2. Whitecaps got to be careful here on the power play. Moved out in front of the net. Ella comes on with Kalia. Tail end of this power play. Ella way in too deep. No pass opportunity to her there. Stockley in behind the play all by herself. Thank God Quinn's there to track her down. Shot towards the net. Kalia there to pick up the rebound. Move to the line, but not out. Teams are back at even strength. Cape Breton managed to kill the long two-player advantage. Puck out to the blue line, hops over Ella's stick. Nice stick by Allie to break up an opportunity. Comes to Stockley beside the net. She hits the side of the net. Out in front of the net, Allie Marr with a good stick to break that up. Comes to the line, but not out. Sadie gets it kind of tangled up in her feet. Blizzard offside. They'll have to check up. They have. Kalia with it. Oh, girls just getting it. Just having a real hard time executing tonight. Again, second of 2 games. They're all tired. Battle along the boards. Comes to Sadie late in the shift. She gets tripped up. And that'll do it for the second period. Still scoreless after 2. Okay, back for the start of the third period on a fresh sheet of ice. Refs just making their way back out. Teams at even strength, still tied, scoreless. Certainly been a tight game without the number of chances that there were in the first game earlier today. You got to feel that if somebody puts one in here, it might hold up. So Lexi, Zoe, and Grace line starting with Allie and Clara. Allie moves it up, hops past Zoe, and that'll be icing. Whitecaps win the faceoff. Clara picks it up, puts it behind the net. Zoe picks it up there. Outlet pass. Grace grabs it. Nice back check by number 9, Young. Goes into the zone. Lexi's got it. She moves it over to Zoe, kind of hops over her stick and into the corner. Comes out to Lexi. Lexi's got a little bit of room. She tries to move it across to Grace. Can't quite get it there. Clara will pinch. And, just about had her pocket picked. And Whitecaps are offside. The Ivy, Maddie, Ryland line will come out with Quinn and Rhea on D. Goes back to Rhea. She'll move it across to Quinn. Pressure there from number 3, Stockley. In behind the net. Quinn loses her footing there. She ties it up against the boards with Stockley. Maddie Chisholm grabs it. She moves it up to Ryland. Ryland gets it out over the line. Actually, that was Ivy. Maddie moves it in. The girls are offside. They'll have to check up. They do now, but that gives Cape Breton a whole bunch of time and space to move it out. Big number 21, McPherson, moves it in. Yeah, I'm trying to do the commentary and the camera. I'm not doing a great job of both, so I'm going to concentrate on the camera. Aggressive forecheck by Ella and Kalia. Blizzard end up leaving the zone with it. Moved out front, comes up to the high slot, shot and tipped beside the net. Ella picks it up. She has it hop off of her stick. Whitecaps cough it up right in front. Good save by Sadie, thank God, for some really sloppy play in the Whitecap zone. Sadie's got Ella. Ella gains the zone. She drives wide. Cape Breton player falls, comes out in front, comes to Kalia. Kalia's got a little bit of time. She can't get a handle on it. Kalia battles along the boards. Number 81 from Blizzard picks it up and gets it out of the zone. Over to Rhea. Rhea dumps it back in. Just about picked off by Ella. Into the zone. Claire there. She's under pressure. She'll get turned. Get it to Ella. Ella moves it across to Zoe, who's just come out. Zoe with a shot to the net. Not a Whitecap within 5 miles for the rebound. Ella digs it out from the corner. She moves in and, rings it off the post. Zoe with a good opportunity. I think that was, arguably in and out of the net. It should. Grace McDonald with it. She carries it into the zone. Good opportunity for the Whitecaps. It looked like may have hit the inside of the post, whether or not it went in or not. Called no goal. And Blizzard will take an icing call. It hit the post, but it arguably hit the inside of the post. And if it does, and they picked it up on video review or something, it would be a goal. But it's like impossible for the ref to make that call. You know what I mean? Face off one, back to Quinn. She gets it in deep, knocked out by Blizzard. D to Quinn. Blizzard gained control by center ice. Knocked ahead by Quinn. Zoe moves it up through the neutral zone. Blizzard gained the zone. Beautiful back check by Zoe. Oh, the girls get their pocket picked by number 9, Young. Shot from the point. Tess moves it up. Grace, nice chip out of the zone. Number 20, McPherson back for it. She gets turned. And nice outlet pass. Good aggressive back check by Maddie Chisholm to break that up. Ooh. Tess taken down. No call on the play. Comes to Grace. Another nice chip to get out of the zone. Her and Zoe together. Chipped in. Grace and Zoe will go off on the change. You get the Ivy, Ryland, Maddie line out. Played ahead to Stockley. She'll try and make the move in. And beautiful stick by Ali Marr to break that up. Girls figuring out that they got a key on number 3, Stockley. Nice block by Clara. Couple good opportunities for Stockley. Comes out to the high slot. Oh, hops across the stick. Comes right onto another Blizzard player stick. Ali loses it behind her. Oh, kick save by Sadie. Ivy will get it, and she's tracked down by Blizzard player. Kept in at the line. It hops across and out. Ryland on the forecheck. McInnes comes in. Looked like it was a mile offside. Shot on net. Sadie kind of bobbles it, but it stays out. Nice outlet pass to Ivy McIsaac. And she'll send it down the ice, and that'll be icing. Still scoreless, 8:42. Couple good opportunities, including a nice post on a bad angle shot by Ella. We have Ella and Sadie and Kalia out with Quinn and Rhea, it looks like. Puck comes back to the point, shot towards the net. Steered aside by Sadie. Rhea will go up. She'll battle along the boards with 21, McPherson. Clee in to join. Dug out by the Blizzard. Comes back to the line, but not out. Oh, comes to Quinn. She'll move it out towards the blue line and dump back in. Girls having a hard time moving it out of their zone. Hard forecheck by Kip Brett, and that'll be tip. Icing waved off. Girls in aggressively after it. Back to Kalia. She's got a little bit of room. She shoots towards the net, just misses, just wide. Ella will pick it up behind, moves it out in front to Tess. Tess with a quick shot. And Ella bangs away a couple times, right on the doorstep for the rebound, but can't punch it home. Whitecap's changing up. Zoe, Lexi, Grace will come out with Allie and Tess back on D. Face-off won by Lexi. Lexi's really coming dominant in the face-off circle. Definitely noticed it today. She's winning most of the draws she's taken. Good pinch by Tess. Keeps it in. Battle along the boards by the blue line. Looks like Lexi might be down under the pile. Comes back out. Zoe in there to support. Zoe trying to dig out her skates. Pops right out to Lexi. Lexi gets it to Grace. Shot by Grace through traffic. Gets blocked. Doesn't get through. And Blizzard will leave the zone. Good back check by Whitecaps. Lexi late in the shift will get it behind the net. She'll move it up to Grace. Grace will chip it out and down the ice. Don't think it'll be enough for icing. No, and I guess they'll say that it was. 6:39 left. Scoreless game. Definitely into next goal win territory, quite possibly. Maddie Chisholm in to take the face off. She wins it. Clara McDonald moves it behind the net. Comes up to Ryland. She chips it out and down the ice. Not enough to make it down for icing. Dangerous cross-ice pass. Hits Stockley, and she's got some room. Maddie Chisholm on her aggressively, though. Break that up before anything materializes. Right in front of the net. Scramble in front. Wide of the net. Maddie will pick it up. She's got some room. She moves it up to Ivy. Ivy chips it out and down the ice. Not enough for icing. Ryland in aggressively on the forecheck. Maddie comes in to help. Moved up to 88 Chisholm. Broken up there by Ryland. Whitecaps changing. We'll give Cape Breton some room. Ella Kalia Sadie out. Stockley with it near center ice. Broken up nicely by Sadie. Sadie's got some room. Girls. Ella goes offside. Good opportunity. The girls got to keep an eye on the puck and make sure they're onside. Face off outside the Blizzard zone. Kalia in to take it. Allie and Quinn back on D. Allie chips it into the zone. Cape Breton will pick it up and move it out. Opportunity here for the Blizzard player to split the D. Nicely broken up by Quinn and Allie. Kalia chips it along the boards. Into Quinn. Quinn will move it up to Sadie. Sadie's got Ella with her. Oh, good opportunity trying to gain the zone, but doesn't pan out. Ella gets the puck. She's got some room. She'll move in and shoots from a bad angle. It goes wide of the net. Kalia in after it. Shot towards the net. And shot on net steered aside by Zoe. Comes back to the line. Comes to Quinn. She'll pinch to keep it in. Pressure there. Allie will take a swing at it. She can't keep it in. Zoe will get turned. She's got some room. Comes over to Ella. Ella's got Lexi. Oh, picked off by number 20, McPherson. Oh, sorry, you guys. I got to concentrate on the camera. Golden opportunity for number 20, McPherson. She walked in all alone after the pickoff, and good save by Sadie Crawford to keep this game scoreless. 4:26 left. Scramble draw. Clara McDonald picks it up out of the scrum, moves it over to Grace. Grace tries to chip it out. Kept in there by Blizzard. Clara chips it up along the half boards. Around behind the net and up to Zoe. Zoe will move it out of the zone. Oh, good poke check by Grace. She picks it up, and she's got a path straight to the net. Grace McDonald can't get a handle on it. Doesn't get everything that she wants on it. Kicked aside by Blizzard goalie. Behind the net. Comes out across the line. Tess got a watch. She got pressure from Stockley. The girls do a good job of standing her up. Nice pass by Clara. Up to Grace. The girls gain the zone on side. Grace with a shot on net and stopped again by Blizzard goalie. Maddie Chisholm, Ryland Gueron, and Ivan McIsaac out with Ray O'Brien and Quinn Turner. Won by Maddie. Ryland battles for it along the boards. A couple players come in and join the scrum. Held up along the boards. Big scrum, and the ref will blow it down before anybody gets buried under that. 3:12 left. Face off to the left of the Blizzard net. Face off won by the Blizzard. They move it out towards the line. Quinn will wisely back off. Quinn will pick it up, and she's got some room. Oh, nice stick by number 7 to break that up before Quinn got going because she had a lot of ice. Battle along the blue line. Quinn Turner with it. She moves it up to Ryland, hops off of Ryland's stick. 2:35 left. Whitecaps changing on the fly. Ella's come out. She'll be joined shortly by Kalia and Sadie. Kalia's come out. Ryland's still out late in the shift. Comes out across the line. The girls will have to check up. And Quinn didn't see Kalia in the zone, and she'll carry it in offside. 2:17 left. Still scoreless. Ella with the chance here. She moves it into the zone, gets knocked back out by the Blizzard. Kalia battles along the board. It's Ellico. Pulled out by number 9, Young. She tries to make a path to the net. Turns around, and Kalia just about had a chance to move it forward to Ella, her left winger. Clara with it behind the net. She'll take time, get turned. Moves it up to Ella. It hops over her stick. Clara gets it tied up in her feet. Tries to move it up to Ella. Picked up there by big number 21, McPherson. She makes a move to the net. Glove save by Sadie. Game-saving glove save. Beautiful save by Sadie. Girls let number 21 walk right out in front. Golden opportunity. Kalia with hard battle. She's got Ella with her. Shot to the net. Wide. And it'll squeak out, and the girls will have to regroup. Well, number 3, Stockley had a whole bunch of room. Ella's got lots of room. Shot towards the net. Oh, almost tipped by Lexi. Zoe with it behind the net. Moves it out front. Knocked back behind the net by Blizzard D. Zoe tries to move it out front, and we got Stockley all by herself. Lexi Bro back on a good hustle to catch up with her. The girls know to watch for that number 3 at this point. Shot towards the net, redirected by Tess. Saved by Sadie, and Ella's got it. Lexi Bro will take it, and she's got an opportunity here. Dumped in to Cape Breton zone, 7 seconds left. And it looks like this will end as a scoreless draw. And that'll do it. Real good game by both teams after a long day of travel. Big break between the two games, so good effort by both teams. Girls are in Stellarton and New Glasgow, Pictou next weekend for the Sobeys Cup. game on Friday and 2 games on Saturday to see if they will move through to any of the championship games on Sunday. Oh, it's all good. I got it. Friday.